Let's make tomato salad. It's very, very, very easy, and it's a beautiful, bright summer flavor. The first thing I'm going to do with this way too oversized knife is I'm just going to cut this like that and cut it lengthways a few times because I'm going to dice it. Set that aside. Now you have washed your tomatoes. They're all different kinds. Try to buy ones from the United States and organic ones if you can find them. So you're going to cut off the nose. This is the wrong knife. You're going to cut off the nose, and then you're just going to cut slices of tomato like this. And you're going to leave the top, and you're just going to throw them in a bowl. This one's juicy, but it's okay. And choose them for appearance, because this is a very visual dish, as you'll see. It's not even really a recipe. So I'm just literally slicing tomatoes. You can use the ends for fresh tomato sauce if you want, but you want really beautiful slices. Mix them up a little bit if you have more red. And then these guys, which are from usually from Canada, don't buy them from Mexico because they use really crazy pesticides there. You know, we make them and then we can't use them here because they're illegal. So we sell them to places like Costa Rica, Mexico, Chile. They all use deadly pesticides. Don't buy stuff from there unless it's organic, especially chili. These guys are from Canada. I like the way they look. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them in half and throw them in. Mixing up the colors in Pooty Poo. Should be chunky, country style. Okay, good. I'm going to take my little shallot that I diced very finely, and I'm just going to sprinkle the shallots over. And what you're going to do is you're going to essentially soften this with salt. Take a lot of salt, like this, in your hand. And do that twice, at least. Kind of shake it around a little bit. Move out the pieces around, turn them upside down, and do a little tiny bit more. You're going to put a lot of cracked pepper, heavy duty. And you're going to squirt a little bit of olive oil on it, just like this. Okay? Then you're going to kind of shake it around again, and you're going to leave it. You can put it in the fridge, but it needs to sit and kind of draw liquid out for an hour, maybe. Otherwise, all the salt's sitting on the top, and you don't want that. So it does some weird magic thing where it turns into a great salad, I'm telling you. Right now, it's going to sit in its loveliness for about 2 hours. These are your tomatoes that have been commingling and weeping on each other for a couple of hours. For the last 40 minutes, you can put them in the fridge so that they're nice and chilled and lovely when your guests arrive. So you're just going to take off the cellophane like this, and you're going to take the basil leaves that we picked up in the garden or from the store, and you're just going to rip up basil leaves like this, con rustico, like the country, right? It just gives a wonderful sort of minty flavor. Now that said, you can also rip up a couple of mint leaves in here if you want. We're not doing that today. Okay, so this is a gorgeous tomato salad. Everybody will love it. And then the clincher is you take this piece of proper mozzarella, not the mozzarella that comes, see how easily this breaks apart? That's how mozzarella is supposed to be. And you're gonna do this, okay? You're just gonna cut pieces of it and drop them on the salad. No big deal, okay? I'm gonna drop pieces of mozzarella, comme ça, la, la. You have now cut burrata on, look at this, it couldn't be more gorgeous. Look at the liquid, it has its own dressing. Whoa, okay? Now because the burrata is quite white, we're just going to crack a little extra pepper on top of that. This could not be more delicious, I'm telling you. What did you do? You slice some tomatoes, you put salt and pepper on them, a little bit of olive oil, a tiny bit of vinegar maybe. Then you let it sit for 2 hours. Then you used a pair of scissors and cut cheese all over it and ripped up some basil leaves. Give me a break. Tomato salad. it's not even really a recipe.